We are glad to give the floor to Anastasia to open the case for the opposition side.
Good afternoon, dear ladies and gentlemen, and today I'm going to speak about wind energy, its advantages, of course, and I'm going to maybe to break some myths which were created by our honorable government. Firstly, ladies and gentlemen, let's be objective and let's see for even the statistics. You tell us that the capacity of nuclear power, nuclear stations is 10 times more, and so on, and it is more economically good, so to speak. But firstly, some statistics. According to American wind energy statistics, in 1999, when I'm pointing it out, when the wind energy was not accepted as the main source of energy, it provided 20% of USA just need in energy. So even when it was not so developed, it was not protected as the main source of energy, it could cover 20% of need of USA. And all the scientists nowadays, they prove that the wind power can cope with all the necessary things it must cope. As for generators, oil and so on and so forth, what do they work on? Ladies and gentlemen, both nuclear stations and wind stations, they work on self-produced electricity. In wind stations, the electricity is gained from the wind, and in nuclear powers, the electricity, all the mechanisms, they work on the electricity produced with the help of nuclear power. So we do not need oil or coal or something like that. It is also myth. No, thank you very much. And as for some additional equipment you want us to buy, this will be very expensive and so on and so forth. No, ladies and gentlemen. If we compare, for example, a generator for a windmill and all the systems of security, all the computers, and so on and so forth, which must be created at the nuclear stations, we will find out that it is much more cheaper than and generator is not necessary. No, thank you very much. No, it's not necessary in all the windmills. It is necessary only if you just have some problems with energy. Now, the investment, ladies and gentlemen, we invest nuclear. We just stress it out that windmills are much cheaper. You do not have to invent some special security systems, special systems of transferring some waste. Nuclear waste, I mean, so on and so forth. It all costs money, and great money. No, thank you. I have very little time. Then, if we speak about regular basis, can we rely on it? And will our plants stop if there is no wind? No, they won't, ladies and gentlemen. The scientists have already created the systems which allow the windmills to work practically without wind. Just using some wind they produce some extra wheels with the help of, so to speak, cyclone electrostations, and they produce wind themselves and they work on it. And taking into consideration that there are some areas in our planet which are very, very windy, the average level of the planet will be quite okay. And then, I mean, in the terms of investment, in the terms of money, because we can't really rely on it, and it will be very expensive. And as for technological advances, can we use the technologies of 60th century? Ladies and gentlemen, let's remember when the wheel was created. It was created by Maya or by Six, I'm not so sure, but we still use it. And we still rely on it, and we still could find anything better. No, thank you very much. So, your just argument that it is so old-fashioned and so on and so forth. No, ladies and gentlemen, it is not old-fashioned. If it is good, if it works, we do not just point at, no, thank you. We just now can raise this question. It's out of picture. And then, as for sound effects and so on and so forth, you wanted want to have to pay attention. Of course, they produce some level of noise, but firstly, there are technologies to minimize this level of noise, and secondly, let's compare the consequences of using nuclear power, nuclear waste, and so on and so forth, with some level of noise, which can be minimized. It's impossible. Then, moving to our arguments. First, ladies and gentlemen, why it is economically better to use windmills? money for preparing the plutonium, uranium, and so on and so forth. And everything, every step when you work with the nuclear materials, they must be strictly, there must be great level of security, and it also costs money. Firstly, you do not spend the money for preparing it. You do not spend the money for some kind of coping with the waste, with the nuclear waste, and you do not cope with some security systems very seriously. Then, if we speak about ecology, ladies and gentlemen, no waste, no using water resources, and we need water resources for cooling the systems of the nuclear stations, I mean, and the water is being poisoned, ladies and gentlemen. We cannot do anything with it now. Then nuclear stations, they produce great level of warmth, ladies and gentlemen. It is not used, it can be used, but it is damaging for the for our ecology. I'm not speaking just one more point about security, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, if we create some extra security systems, my colleague will speak about it a bit better. But according to everything I pointed out to you, please make your choice in favor of wind energy. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your speech. And now